think they could find somewhere for us to ride, give us a little land somewhere in the little lots areas.
This is also traditional land of the Haudenosaunee.
My name is Francisco Hernandez Irizaliturri, aka Paco.
Hi, I'm Francesca Bond, and this is the Rise Report. Scajaquada Creek is dirty. Litter from Lancaster and Cheektowaga through Buffalo is always a problem, but the prominent waterway is also choked by Route 198, making it one of the most polluted waterways in our region.
We have more impermeable surfaces, more stormwater because of climate change, and that overloads our stormwater and wastewater treatment system, and raw sewage will be overflowed into the creek untreated. And then that also means whatever was on the roads when that storm hit, the gasoline, the salt, the litter, all of that is also going to end up in the creek. So we have a Scajaquada Creek initiative because we have identified this as a very important tributary of the Niagara River and one of our most impaired waterways in Western New York. We are planning to engage 8 partners across the Great Lakes, and overall in the next 2 years, nearly 70 tons will be removed from the Great Lakes of litter. Here in Western New York, you can participate in the Buffalo Niagara Waterkeeper Spring Sweep. On May 1st, we need additional volunteers, so you can go to our website, which is bnwaterkeeper.org/cleanup and sign up. We also would love it if you guys did solo sweeps. So anytime you can do a solo sweep and do it in your own backyard because litter is an issue everywhere. This is also traditional land of the Haudenosaunee. And so this is Seneca Nation land, and they could come back and enjoy the wildlife that we're here. So getting that cultural significance back is one important factor. It is a spring-fed creek, so if it is restored, wildlife will be resilient and they'll come back, and it will be an awesome place to visit.
Often written off as an annoyance along Niagara Street, the dirt bikers and the 716 Walkdown Boyz are actually a group of lifelong friends who are just hoping for a place to ride.
716 Walkdown Boyz. It's not everybody kind of portrays as being a street biker gang or something like that. Well, mainly it was just all friends and family who we already roll with.
The point really is to show other people that we don't have to be in the streets. I mean, we're literally changing people's lives with this.
It's just an outlet from a lot of stuff. I've been riding for like a year and a half now, and before I started riding, I can honestly say I used to get in stuff I shouldn't have been getting into because I ain't really have a hobby or no real outlet. And once they put me on the bike life, yeah, I've been on it ever since. Feel me?
I just learned how to ride bikes recently, and I don't want to. A lot of times, I just want to get up and go get on my bike. Honestly, I don't care about really doing too much anything else other than working, finishing school, and ride my bike. How are you running around killing somebody or selling drugs if you're riding a bike? You could possibly die today. A lot of times, traffic doesn't care. Also, with the police. Like, okay, we out here, we're riding illegally. Okay, the cop pulls up and tries to knock you off your bike. Okay, now you pull off. As we start to if we ride slow, your car is clearly gonna be bigger than us and you're gonna knock us off our bike.
They building like trails from here to Niagara Falls just to walk on, bike trails, skate parks in all the parks. I mean, I think they could find somewhere for us to ride, give us a little land somewhere in the little lots areas.
We can't afford trucks to go hundreds of miles away or whatever it is to go to these trails that everybody else goes to. If it's such a problem, we can work with people to where we can get like a dead street or a dead lot where we can do what we do and be legal about it. We're just trying to show light on our city in a different way.
Buffalo's cultural corridor extends beyond the museums and galleries below Amherst Street. Tucked inside the Pierce Aero Complex is an art space working differently with their exhibiting artists. Check out BAM.
We work with them to curate their shows, and to basically start with the concept of what they want to represent themselves as and make that into a reality for them here.
We tend to, as I said before, pair artists who they are at the beginning of their education, at the beginning of their career. In this particular show, I think we were in somehow very interested in highlight how we have three strong artists who they have a very distinct point of view. Each of these artists work with a specific techniques or methods in order to create their art.
The show is called Perspectives on Abstraction. It consists of 3 different solo shows by 3 artists.
When you do come into the space, you're going to be encountered with the works of Janine Mullen, who in her case, she's really using natural materials that she makes, with her own hands, just creating these pigments to kind of showcase the stillness of nature in terms of seasonal change. And then when you move on to sharing art, just showcasing kind of that constellation of emotions that you present behind a facade. And the layers of paint themselves kind of represent those emotions that, she's holding within her. In terms of Travis Keller, you kind of move on to this dystopian world where he is inviting you to kind of acknowledge your own existence within his large canvases.
You're welcome to make a reservation on our website at babin716.com to plan your visit.
Thanks for watching this week. We put this show together with the support of Greenlight Networks. If you've ever cursed your internet speed inside the city of Buffalo and wondered why you had only one choice for service, those days are soon to end. Greenlight is on its way, launching soon in Elmwood Village, Allentown, and the West Side, and expanding from there. You can learn more at greenlightnetworks.com.